Recently, Peter Obi was interviewed on Arise TV. He made multiple false claims. We will now address his claim on fuel subsidy removal, which he said was mishandled, and the allegation of Nigeria's rising debt profile. The international price of crude oil has dropped, and Nigeria can now also expect a drop in the cost of petrol. This is how deregulation works. As an individual, you can now see that President Tinubu was right to remove the fuel subsidy on premium motor spirit and allow market forces to determine the price. General Buhari handed over a net foreign exchange reserve of $33.99 billion to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on May 29, 2023. Today, President Tinubu has grown it by 479.20% to $23.11 billion. This is because Nigeria no longer subsidizes petrol or the naira. Market forces are now in control. Peter Obi and other disgruntled politicians will not tell you this. The IMF recently released a list of the most indebted nations, but Nigeria was not among the top 10. We were not even among top 20. We were not even in the top 40. Nigeria was number 49. Not only that, Nigeria's total debt has been reduced under President Tinubu because the president has been paying more debt than he has been borrowing. On May 29, 2023, General Buhari handed President Tinubu a total debt package of $113.42 billion. However, as of the last day of 2024, Nigeria's debt has reduced to $94.24 billion. Meanwhile, Argentina, which they were praising, is now broke and owing $266.17 billion. The combination of the removal of fuel subsidy, flotation of the naira, and reduction of the national debt has led to a situation where food prices are dropping slightly, while inflation is reduced seismically from 34.80% to 24.48% in February 2025. Because of President Tinubu's local government autonomy policy, local governments in Lagos and Oyo are now building more expensive and prestigious projects than some states. For example, the Anambra State Governor just recently boasted about completing a market in Ekulobia, Anambra State. At exactly the same time, Chairman of Agboiketu Local Government Council, Mr. Dele Oshinawa, finished building a housing estate with over 100 units for the public, 2 schools, and an ultramodern market that is more prestigious than Governor Soludo's market, and is about to finish a massive office complex. Now, imagine that Governor Sanwo-Olu was building a market while an Anambra local government chairman was building a massive housing complex, office buildings, and schools. Wouldn't Peter Obi have run about dancing naked in the market? But because it happened in Anambra State, he is quiet as a graveyard. Ladies and gentlemen, what further proof do you want that Nigeria under Tinubu is working?
People of the Fountain.